at it today after what was it? 2 days of losing. So we're going to dive right in and do a little bit of head to head. I think we're going to just do a we're not doing ranked yet, but just a breakdown of where we are. We got to elite on Monday, I think it was, and I ended up getting derailed on Tuesday because my boiler broke and I had pneumonia last year and my lungs still hasn't expanded. So the cold with having the boiler off and a really bad cold snap here in the UK meant that I was pretty poorly. So we were at elite on Monday and we were something like 13-2. I didn't want to play anything really on Tuesday, so I worked 2 days a week, only 2 days a week, Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and after struggling through Tuesday in pain all day, I just didn't really want to play anything on the night, so we didn't play any ranked. I think I logged on and just done a few challenges, and I think that was the night I went on the portal for a bit. Wednesday, we got the boiler fixed and I started to heat up a little bit on the night and wanted to crack on, but we suddenly started playing really bad. So it coincided, I think, with when Blitz was being released or around that time. And we just started to get really, really crazy things happening. So I said yesterday that one of the things that I wanted to check was whether or not there had been a patch, because what I'd been getting was when I was hot routing, I was pressing triangle. So I'm pretty quick now, muscle memory, like when I'm trying to get players in scissors on a certain side, and I'll be going like, so usually your tight end is normally X. So I'll be going triangle X, right stick right, triangle circle, right stick left, or whatever it is for the hot route. And I've had about 5 or 6 cases now where pressing triangle has snapped the ball, and I've been like, oh, what? So one, I haven't been able to do my hot routes and do my other reads. So, like most people, I will sort of do a glance at what the other routes are, so I know who my checkdowns are. I'll get my primaries done, and then like when it's scissors, it's either I'm either oh, hang on a minute, we've put crabs on return. We might need to check that out. But yeah, so I didn't find anything out yesterday about whether or not there was a patch or anything, but I don't know. The only thing I can think of is that my controller isn't working, maybe, and it's not registering the triangle. So when I'm hitting triangle and pressing X, that it's doing something. So I don't know. Didn't find anything. So we'll see how we go today. I do have another sort of what do you call it? Suspicion. Right, let's concentrate on this. I'll tell you about that in a minute. They'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Jordan Mason. Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game. Oh, I've chose the wrong play. 3 to go. Right, we've got Crabtree on the right there. Right, we're going to send Crabs on a drag. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, and he's just been squeezed. Right, we're going to punt. We're not going to lose our composure today. Let's try and get this out of bounds. Let's try and get a coffin corner. Oh no, we're a bit too. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Right, now the first thing that's annoying me is I've got to go to quarterback inside to get the front that I want. So I want Vanden Bosch, Buckner, Sue and Bosa. And I've got to change that. Otherwise I'm getting... I think I had Floyd in there at one point. So I think it's to do with like the rush defences, but... And we've come away from doing the shells. And I think this is what was happening when I was ill, that I just stopped seeing what was going on the field. Like we haven't really had an interception for a while, and that's what our meat and veg was. That we had a pretty decent defense that was coming out of a cover 3, and we would sort of know when people were going to go and do the old scissors. Like, this might be scissors. No. But we were getting good at this Monday. And we were getting quite a lot of success bump and run. But, yeah, we bought Crabtree last night. So we found him for $5.80, I think it was. I saw him drop to like $5.60. See what I mean? Look, we've got Floyd and Onyemata on this side. And I think that's something... I think that's been affecting us this week. So...
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest
we want this on the front. And that's why we weren't getting any pass rush. So Vanden Bosch, Buckner, these are all their 91s and 92s. And I've been controlling the D line a lot, but I was succeeding doing this.
To the air one more time with Jackson. That's to the left side, taken in by...
All right, let's get some blitz going.
And he's close to another first down.
Right, the nickel trap. But yeah, we had a pretty good defense going, and it's all gone to crap. So I'm just wondering whether it's the last 2 days. So Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday was just the worst games I've played in ages. I was just, you know, I went 2-15 or something like that, and I haven't won one of these full games since Monday. So either a lot of players have started playing again because of Thanksgiving, and the games I was playing were against just people that weren't very good at the game, right? And we've got an influx of new people that have come back to the game with blitz and to get into zero chill, and they were just better than me, you know. I mean, this guy isn't really doing much change. He's not changing much. So I don't feel this guy's really... I mean, he's moving the ball, but I don't really feel like I'm getting annoyed like I did yesterday and the day before. But I think that maybe that's what it was, that on Thursday and Friday when I played the most of these games, that there was a lot more people online because they were on holiday, right? And I was just facing people that have played Madden as well for years, know how to read defences, and came back to whoop some ass. But we'll see. I think we've just got to... I'll never know as well whether or not it's just sort of EA regressing your players because they want you to buy packs, right? Right, let's have a look, see if he's... I'm going to put Krabs on the streak.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Oh, no, post wasn't open. We probably should have gone for Krabs there.
sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage like you saw there. And it allows you to keep those guys on the
beautifully
field
done.
for all 3 downs.
We are through 1. 7-0 is our score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this.
But yeah, we hadn't. In all honesty, we had gone through a bit of a rough stretch with offense, and we hadn't scored an offensive touchdown for a while.
Kittle comes in motion. Back to throw.
Oh, Kittle was open.
First down throw there is incomplete.
Kittle was open. We'd have had a touchdown there. Let's try the motion speed dig. But I think we're going to get Chad Johnson. I think we're going to get Chad Johnson at what we're using our Legends tokens. We've got Crabtree.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10.
Yeah, taking too long.
As he throws this time, and it's going to fall incompletely.
But yeah, this is the thing that I don't understand is like why my backups are starting on the defensive line, and before it used to only be Onyemata starting instead of Buckner.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. It's the second time.
Right, let's try and get the running game going. I also need to be careful as well that my settings haven't changed, and I turned off so that I couldn't hear game chat, so that I wouldn't annoy them with me talking. But I'm not sure whether they can still hear me or not. So there is that. There was a couple of games where I sort of felt like I was talking about what I'm doing on offense, and I'd go, right, I'm going to run to the right here, and they would shift a bit like that then. See? So I don't know whether they can actually hear me. I'm wondering.
Out of the gun, he'll throw.
And then something like that happens, so I don't know. I might need to check that setting, because I've just sort of noticed that maybe that's what it is. Maybe I think I had a PlayStation update the other day. I'm going to go and see if I can check it. I don't know. Yeah, I was going to go and check it, but I can't see it. But I think maybe that's what might be happening, because I wasn't actually talking about the game. I would be like, right, I'm going to concentrate now, and I stopped talking about it when I was playing it. I would mute, and now I'm wondering that I've turned off their audio, because the hope was that I could talk to you guys, and I could talk to you guys, and I wouldn't be annoying whoever I'm playing. Right, let's try it again here now. Right, we're going to run to the right. Let's try and run to the right. I mean, he'll hear me talking anyway, won't he? So he wouldn't react necessarily. But I think that might be why we're not playing very well. I might have to go back to. I don't know what's going on with that play. Right, we're going to quit this, guys. I think I'm going to go back to the old start the game and concentrate on it instead of talking. I think that's partly what's going wrong here. I think I'm just not concentrating. So yeah, I mean, you can see here, right? Luckily, I haven't played any of these. So the last game we played No, it was Sunday. So the last time we played ranked was Sunday, and this 13-0 loss was the one that we did at I think it was like 5 o'clock in the UK, so an hour before kickoff. I had to do my bets, so I wasn't concentrating, and we ended up losing it. But I was like, some of the wins have dropped off here, but we were like, other than that game 34, we were like, what's that, 8-1, 8-1 there, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11-2, and then we'd also won some Champions games, I think about 3. So we were like 13, 14 and 2 at this point. And we were also still doing the unstoppable the all Madden challenges as well, and we had a run on that. So we were probably on Sunday we were probably like 16-2 or 16-3 if I include that game. We lost 13-0 just because I wasn't concentrating on it. So, and then Monday, I don't think we did ranked. I think Monday we just did some all Madden, some champions, and we were doing all right. We were still playing pretty good. And then it was Tuesday we didn't play because the boiler broke. Wednesday the boiler was fixed and we started to play, but I was terrible. Thursday was just the worst games I've ever played. I went 2-14 or something. And then yesterday it was the same. And it kind of feels the same today. But, right, I think we're going to dive in. What I'm going to do this time on this Champions game is I'm just going to go... losses until elimination. So how does this work then? So... hang on a minute. You don't get eliminated in this year. Right, we're going to dive in and do another one, but I'm going to go quiet this time, and I'm going to lean forwards and concentrate and see if we can get the W.
Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. So good to have you here with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson getting set for kickoff here. Greg, no matter how many ways we look at this game, it always comes down to one stat, doesn't it? How you taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it's just so crazy, Mike, that every single week, no matter how complex these matchups get, how many factors there are to determining who wins and who loses any game in the NFL, at the top of the list, the most important metric that everybody studies, can you protect the ball on offense, and can you take it away on defense? And I don't think today's matchup is any different. Can you be aggressive and take care of the ball? And on defense, if you get your opportunity to take it away and give it back to your offense, you've got to make the play.
Check.
On the ground is Mason. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. He'll look to throw.
These plays just kill you on defense. The pressure is good, but you have to contain them. Quarterback does a nice job of escaping the pocket, turns into a runner, scrambles for positive yardage.
Ready?
3rd and 6. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, But then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
A tight end in motion now. A run. And here's Mason. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. He'll drop to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. A handoff here, up the middle. And he's trying to turn the corner, but will not do it. Brought down behind the line. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go, set.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw.
And it doesn't really matter who you put on him, Mike. When you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the sidelines. I like playing in and out. I like playing zones. Somebody underneath, somebody over the top. Share the responsibility. But that's not what they're doing. That's straight man coverage. Quarterback sees the matchup. There's no question where the ball is going to go. So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot. Then there's a medium zone option. And then the last resort is just pick up the first down with something underneath and get that fresh set of down. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the first down.
Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal. First points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
Seven 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. He'll let this go. Deep for Jefferson. And that is incomplete. Took a shot here at the... They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. They're now 3rd and 5. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll run here with McCaffrey. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Off play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to tuck it and go.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
3rd and 5.
Let's go.
Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now this time they'll look to throw. Whoa. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
2 minutes remaining. 1st half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. The motion man is Johnson. Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal. It's inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line. And they'll run here with McCaffrey to the 5-yard line. Second and goal. In motion, it's Jefferson. Again, it'll be McCaffrey. Good blocking, and he's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Seattle. Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the Seahawks come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. They'll return this from the 11. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. This throw left side caught by Kittle. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They'll look to throw. That's complete to Kittle, the tight end. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down. So Kittle comes in motion. They'll look to throw again. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Buffalo 18. Back to the air one more time. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
And here's a great example, Mike, of how experience and having some veteran players at these key spots, they can work so well together. The whole idea is you need to see the game through the eyes of the quarterback, and I think that's what the receiver did such a nice job in. He was on time, he was accurate, and you never fool your quarterback. When you have two guys like this that are operating on the same page, you can see the result.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Johnson now to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll come up here, first and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
The biggest correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, the best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket. And great example of it here.
This is intercepted. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, 49ers. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick six.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. So we hit halftime here in Santa Clara with the 49ers in the lead. As we'll send you over to Orlando, our EA Sports halftime report with the coach. Jonathan, all yours. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Johnson now to return.
Right, well, there we go. I guess that's the proof of the pudding that when we concentrate, we and go quiet, we win. So I think there's no secret to why I've been losing. I think it's because I need to be concentrating on the game. That's the first game I've won since Sunday, 5 p.m. Sunday in the UK is the first game. It's nearly 6 weeks. We've won some of the house rules games, but I mean, I think that's the key. Right, I've just remembered that I haven't done my my dailies because we needed 2 fumbles, I think. Right, so what we're going to do is try and go and do those now. So, I've been missing these dailies, haven't I? I mean, you don't really get much from them, but right, let's do the. How long does it say that we've got on that? I mean, let's just do these. Yeah, I didn't realise we had time limited challenges and stuff, so we'll do these. We've got to get a fumble.
And the offense readies for a first down and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
I'm really struggling against the computer as well now. But yeah, that previous game, I think that I couldn't stop the guy, but this is sort of... That's sort of the theme of my... the theme of my games is that I don't always stop them on offense, but the defense will come up with a big pick and a big play, and get an int. And I thought he was going to stop me actually when I was running that touchdown back, but I was getting angry because of the quarterback run that he had on his first drive where he was using Johnny Manziel. And my players were like on his shirt tails, and they didn't sack him, and he ended up turning like a 20-yard loss into, like an 8-yard gain or something. And I was like, "You've got to be kidding me!" I mean, it's one of the things that
throwing to start here is Tua.
Is a struggle having Montana at the quarterback because he's just not mobile at all. And this is sort of why we still have what's his name? I can't think of his name now. Jaden Daniels as their backup quarterback because some games I think you need to change it up. So if I'm being blitzed, play action is the first thing that has to go.
They fake the handoff, now Tua.
And I sometimes go into autopilot. I think that's one of the bigger keys that I need to have that awareness of that. If it isn't going well, I go into autopilot and I stop thinking about the. I stop thinking about the play call and what I'm trying to do with the play, and I think that I become an angry button presser when stuff goes wrong, and I don't see all the other little intricacies that EA has added into the game. Like one example of this is when you're on defense, and you're in dime, say, and you're calling plays at a dime, and then you get an end of the quarter or an end of the drill or timeout, something like that, and what happens is you come back and you're in 4-3 or some other formation, and if you don't notice it, you're then calling a play out of a formation that you've not been running. And that previous game, I went back to making sure my defensive line was the right defensive line and not Floyd and Onyemata.
As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
And played out of the cover 2.
Here's Tua. And caught. This has been at the top.
And ended up getting the W. Oh, hang on a minute. Right, we didn't meet the challenges. So we've got to get those fumbles. I think I haven't really had a chance to do much on blitz. I didn't realise we had like daily challenges that expire. But I'm pleased with Crabtree at the moment. We bought him for $560 last night after getting trashed. And honestly, I think that touchdown I scored with him on the slant, I think that he gets stopped if that's any other player. So his ability to sort of break tackles and be slippery, I think his change of direction is pretty good. So I'm really pleased I picked him up. I'm almost convinced I'm going to go and buy Chad Johnson later. We need to get another blitz player as well. That's what actually I forgot about that. This is what we'll do after we do this challenge, I think. So we need to get another blitz player to rank up, because I think we need to get like rushing yards with 2 blitz players. So we're going to do that. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased with Crabtree. I think he was a good pickup. Right, we've done them. So if we return to challenges real quick, so we need to get 2 fumbles. We need to do these dailies. I don't know how many blitz books we've missed out on doing this, but we haven't really spent anything yet. And we just get bolts. We just get bolts. So we're gonna buy where we go, auctions hub. We need another blitz player. See, now there's a 49er. You watch, you won't be cheap today. Or he won't be available. We should have bought him last night, shouldn't we? There he is. Oh, he's cheaper. Right, we're going to buy him. So, yeah, better we didn't do it last night. So we'll buy Isaac Guerrero. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go over into the... I mean, he's going to be an 89, right? So I think while we're doing these challenges, what we might do... what are we doing? Line up. So what we're going to do is we're going to replace Jaden Daniels with Denard Robinson. So that's number 1 blitz player. And then we're going to replace McCaffrey with Guerrero. I thought he was going to get a +1, to be honest, with the chemistries, but obviously not. We haven't looked at this for a while, actually. Have we gone up yet from 30? No. I suspect we will with zero chill. I expect that's what will happen. So what we're going to do on specialists is we should still have CMC in there. 3rd down running back. Let's have a look if we've got any... changes here. And then what we wanted to look at, okay, so Krabs is the best return man. Oh no, that's slot. That's not what we want. So Krabs is slot. I mean, he's playing well there, so I don't think we're going to change that. Right, so Dion and Crabtree. Dion and Crabtree. Is he better than Debo? I mean, we got 92 speed, so I think we're gonna keep him there. So that should satisfy us for getting rushing yards. So I don't know if there's a change on these. Hang on. 12th of the 3rd. 3rd of the 12th. So we'll try and blitz these. Game 40 in 5. Try and get through these and then get a what do you call it? We'll get a try and get the fumbles, and then we will try and blitz through these challenges, and then we will consider maybe playing a ranked a bit later on, but I don't feel as confident as I did before. I mean, part of me thinks I just stay where I am in elite. Take the 90. He'll be a 91 anyway.
Now a first down throw for Tua. His throw left side is
there we go. So these plays, if this is another player, he's not catching that. And I think with the acquisition of Crabtree, touchdown, don't get sacked. With the addition of Crabtree, we're just making those clutch plays where we're catching the ball either in traffic, we're catching the ball where there's a player close to us and he's getting the tackle. But I think he's made the difference that game before when he scored the second touchdown. I think I struggle if I've not got him there. Honestly, the most feared players have not played very well. I kind of feel that they've just been a bit sluggish, I guess. So, like when we got Moss, we thought, right, we're gonna buy Moss. We bought Moss, I think, in the end, and I've not really had that same feeling when I've had Moss on a team before. I mean, what we would like is that Isaac Bruce is what we would want. But I think we're just going to spend some money later, I think. Right, we've got to score a touchdown here, haven't we? So let's try the old scissors. Oh, it would have worked if he didn't get picked. Let's try it again. Let's try this again. No. Right, let's try and get the challenge done instead of trying stuff.
Running back sent in motion.
I do like. Oh, he's probably messed this up now. I do like Tua's.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards.
Snap. Feels like he's a lot quicker.
Getting upfield.
Again, it's Tagovailoa. That's caught beyond the marker. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. They'll throw it again.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
I'm trying to work out who Wilson is. Is he like who's been added as part of blitz? He's not air player, is he?
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. That throw finds Kittle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. First down, here's Tua.
Oh, Lee. Damn it.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
This is what did us with their solo seasons. We
From the gun. He fires one deep down the right
were
side.
playing well solo seasons, and then I started to play one on my portal, PS Portal,
Here comes the second down call.
and
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's trying to go deep again.
there we go.
That's grabbed inside the 30.
And
And he's going to score. Touchdown.
it was one of those ones we were down by 9, and you've got to come back
Finish off their opening drive.
and win the game, but you're already in the 3rd quarter, so it's like 6 minutes to do it. And I was just throwing picks all the time, and then I thought, right, I'm going to go on the big screen. I kind of can't play competitive games when I'm on the portal. Looking at my portal, actually, it looks like one of my sticks is drifting. I'll have to check that out. But yeah, it's more difficult sort of playing online when you're on like the PS Portal, because you've got sort of its local connectivity that can affect.
Off play action, it's Tua. He'll find his tight end, Kittle on the right side. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25.
And I watched It's a Wonderful Life on Tuesday, I think, when I'm feeling a bit down, especially at Christmas. It's always a movie I'll watch. And I watched that, I think Tuesday night, was it?
A pistol set with Tagovailoa. To the outside, complete. It's Wilson. And he'll be very close to a first
Yeah, we'll
down.
try and do
Now
the
a much more advantageous spot.
the training camp drills to get the.
Third down. And he's into the end zone. Garrett Wilson.
Oh, that's it, Garrett Wilson.
San Francisco.
So I think we've got one more of these to do. Then we'll try and hit those fumbles out, and then. Oh no, we've done them all. There we go. Right, so those are all done. So we should get us some blitz bolts. It's like I'm not really seeing anything that's worth buying, in all honesty, with them, but we'll see. Right, that's those done. So what we're going to do is go to training camp, scrimmage, stop their advance, and then this is the one that is the easiest one to get sacks.